Hey guys, it's ZooGirl here, back again with another vlog entry. I just wanted to give you guys another quick update now that I have started working at Philly Zoo. I had my first day yesterday, and it looks like I'm going to be filming a little bit with the puppies, so hopefully they behave for you. So my first day was pretty standard. It was just kind of an orientation. Dogs, behave. Sorry. First day was standard. It was kind of an orientation-based day. And there was a few people there with different job titles that they were going to be starting in the summer. So we just went over general information about the zoo, a couple different things. So we did a lot of paperwork, of course, all the initial paperwork that comes with a new job, direct deposit, car stickers, all of that. We did a bunch of paperwork.
I met a rhino. His name's Tony.
We also went over the safety hazards and the emergency protocol, that sort of stuff that you have to go over with every new employee, no matter what you're doing at the zoo.
I met the white-nosed coati.
Let's see, we touched a little bit on zoonotic diseases and fundraising and the zoo's budget.
I met the giraffes.
Ooh, they did give us a scavenger hunt to do, so there was a whole hour where me and the group were just walking around the zoo, just looking for things and answering questions, which was kind of a fun excuse to just check the place out again.
I met some polar bears. I could barely contain my excitement.
Okay, I was obviously excited. I think I've made that pretty clear. I think the most significant thing about my first day yesterday was, it was pretty standard, but I think the best part was just how I felt being back in that zoo world again. It felt really good. You see, I've sort of felt for a while like something was missing. I have a lot of good things in my life, but I always kind of felt a little whole, like something was just not right and that there was something lacking in my life. And yesterday just kind of showed me that it was definitely my job. I've worked a lot of different places, but I've never quite fit in or loved the place I work as much as I did when I was in the zoos. And after orientation, even throughout orientation, I kind of felt that it was just overwhelmingly refreshing to be back in that world again. I didn't realize how much I missed it until I had been away from it for a little while, and just a few hours at the zoo, I got an immense high from it. It's something pretty special to work at such a large place with so many different employees and so many different specializations, but you're all working with kind of the same common goal, and it happens to just be a goal that I'm really passionate about, and there's something about that that's just really special. Not to mention, I'm around animals again, and as you probably can guess, that makes me very happy. I even got to have lunch with the giraffes, and as you know, they are my absolute favorite. Now, I'm technically not allowed to bring my food over to their enclosure, so what I really meant is that I ate lunch really fast, or half my lunch really fast, and then spent the rest of my lunch just hanging outside the giraffe enclosure, just observing them. They have 3 giraffes here at the Philly Zoo. There's a male named Gus, a female named Stella, and then they have another female named Abigail, and the other 2 gave birth to her a few years ago. So it was just kind of nice to hang out with them and put a name to them and just watch them. That does bring up something that is new to me just in my zoo experience. When I worked at the Saginaw Zoo and the John Ball Zoo, all the animals did have names, but it was something that was not disclosed to the public. We had to keep really detailed records of every single animal in a system called ARCs. And for that reason, we did need something to identify the animals by, and those were their names, and they also had unique numbers. And even though our guests asked about it all the time, we didn't provide any information or any kind of signs or displays or anything on zoo grounds or on the website about the animals' names, just because we didn't want them to anthropomorphize or humanize the animals. Now here at the Philly Zoo, their website as well as all the signs in the zoo itself, they all seem to have descriptions of the animals with their details of where they came from as well as their names, which is just kind of new to me. I've never seen that before. My guess is at this particular zoo, they do want people to feel more connected to the animals and to empathize with the animals because, of course, the more connected you feel to the collection, the more likely you're going to be to either donate to the zoo or get involved in conservation efforts around you. I just feel a lot of hope now that I've gotten started and a whole new drive in me that I haven't felt in quite a while. I feel really determined and excited to just work really hard here and try to make a difference at the Philly Zoo as best as I can, and I'm excited to see where this opportunity leads me. The worst part about living in Philly so far, that's definitely going to be the driving, I think. I am not comfortable driving in the big city. Now, I did drive to my job yesterday just because the public transit, it's a little funny going from where I live to the job. It's a lot of transfers and whatnot, and I just wanted to make sure I was on time. So I did drive yesterday. It's not too far of a drive per se. It's just very congested, even out where I am, which is outside the main city. It's still very congested. The roads are very narrow, and there's a lot of one-way streets too. So it's just a little overwhelming and stressful trying to drive anywhere. I did notice there is a Dunkin' Donuts on the way to my work, and if you know anything about me, you know that I'm a Dunkies addict. I'm pretty sure that coconut iced coffee runs through my veins instead. Anyhow, I think that's about it for now. Just a quick update now that I've started. Once I have a regular schedule, I'll be able to give more details about what I'm doing at the zoo. Yesterday was just pretty standard orientation, so there's not a lot of news. I just wanted to give my feelings about it since I was feeling overly positive and pretty excited about the chances that I'm going to have. So I'll make sure I keep you posted. More videos will be on the way. I do have some fun ideas that I'm excited to share with you. I just have to gather them up together and kind of make something out of it. But I'll also have tons of chances now that I'm at the zoo to get some good animal footage. So I should be releasing more critter chat videos soon also. If you do have any requests for an animal video or any questions or comments, of course, feel free to get in touch with me. Let me know. I also appreciate any sharing or subscribing. It definitely helps out my channel, gives me a boost, and I love the feedback that you guys give me. So with that, I'm going to get started on some of those projects so I can get them on my channel as soon as I can. Until next time, you guys stay wild.